You are most likely a fighting game player who clicked on this video because it was in your suggested and you got curious of what Duels of Fortune is. Or you've been interested and really wanted to learn before you started. Well, I welcome you with open arms as you have clicked on the guide to the basics of the game. It's that simple. No need to worry, this game isn't that complicated, but you're not gonna get by with a limited amount of experience, with just a limited amount of experience. That's kind of a lie. If you're only familiar with one game series, you will be shocked. But more than likely, you're familiar enough for it not to matter. Anyway, intro aside, I am going to be your guide to Duels of Fortune. Better get used to my voice. That aside, before we begin, I should probably explain this. Duels of Fortune is an indie game that I found while watching a Sajam Will It Kill. This game is really cool. It's also very simple. We'll get to the basic setup in a moment, but before anything, I would suggest that you go check the game out on Steam. I cannot remember if it was free or not, but what I do know is that the game itself is something that is really worthwhile for anyone with any level of experience in fighting games. It is important to note, though, it's not finished, and there are a lot of characters to be added. A couple of weeks ago, they just added a new character, and I did a review on her. If you want to go, play the game, I suggest that you go look at that video. Be good? Cool. There's another video called Learning Fighting Games with Zombie, where I play the game, and that serves as a precursor to this. I'd suggest you go watch either of those two videos. But before you do that, watch this one so that you can understand a bit about what's going on. For the basic setup to begin, allow me to explain how many buttons that you'll use when you play this game. You'll use you'll use 3 buttons for your basic attacks: light, medium, and heavies, and a 4th button to do your specials. Your heavy button also works as your grab. There is a button dedicated to your supers, then there's another dedicated to a universal reversal system, and finally there's one dedicated to your burst. Just keep all that in mind. Each character on the roster will utilize these tools differently. You can build up to 4 bars of super, and all supers cost 2 bars. Each universal reversal costs 1 bar. Got all that? Better have, because that's on the final. There are a total of 24 characters on the roster, who I'll go into later. This isn't going to be a 1-episode guide. No worries. I'm going to go over each character individually and talk about it. Now we'll start with the supers. Supers in this game can be one of three kinds of supers. You have reversal supers, a kind of super that everyone except for I think 2 characters have. These are obviously meant to be your defensive option in case you don't have burst or in case you don't want to do this. And secondly, they can either be reversal supers, install supers, or big damage supers. Now, most characters have reversal supers. The reason why is because the universal reversal system also goes over to the supers. You have a lot of defensive options in this game. A lot of characters have installs. And big damage supers are seen here and there. Most of the time, though, they'll just have they'll either have a reversal and an install, or a reversal and a big damage. A majority of them have a reversal and an install. There are very few characters that don't have reversal supers. For instance, Chizuru, she does not have one. But that doesn't exactly mean that they don't have defensive options. They're just kind of weaker defensive options. Important to say now, you won't get the chance to use all of your supers in a match because of the cost of 2 bars. And due to this, there is a pretty good chance that you will either never see a reversal super or you'll never see an install super because there are clearly superior options for both. Are you familiar with Guilty Gear Strive? If not, let me explain. You see, in this game, you can use this resource called Burst. This burst can either be used defensively during a combo to escape it and take your turn back, or it can be used offensively to extend combos or cancel out of moves. When you use burst defensively, it causes a shockwave that knocks your opponent back and keeps you safe, while also giving you slight invincibility. When you use burst offensively, it can be used when you use burst offensively, it can be used to cancel out of moves and work as a free combo extender. Are you familiar with Street Fighter 6? If not, do you at least know what drive impact is? The basic idea is a reversal or a forward moving armored attack that allows you to send your opponent into a crumple state after they hit it. However, it can also be turned into a reversal when on block. I didn't do that there because I'm stupid. This game has a similar system with the universal reversal system. This acts more like focus attacks from Street Fighter 4, but, you know, I don't think you can dash cancel this. It's an armored attack that allows you to send your opponent into a crumple state normally. I must say that now, normally. And if done on block, it will turn into a reversal. Give me 1 second. Boom, see? Reversal. With that, we now come to the head. The question that you are probably asking since you clicked on this video. But who should I play? That answer cannot be given directly. It's a lot harder, because no character in this game plays exactly like any other. They're all very unique. So because of that, I suggest that you come back for episode 2 where we will go over